it on? How's everybody doing? My name is DeMar. Cashed Out Lumpkin. That's my new display name. What my alias. I got into MCA in June of this year. I actually quit my job in February this year. My 19th job. I've been employed 19 times. Do not clap. Because that's actually why I was like, I'm done. I would never work for another man. I've been fired literally 18 times. Every last one of y'all are laughing, but I've gotten, you're fired 18 times. So when I got fired the last time, I said, okay, I'm fired. And by that time, it don't hurt. I said, okay. So in February, I was like, I'll never go back. And I actually went through one of the worst times of my life because I was so adamant and I was so serious about not working for another man. I literally was turning down jobs, broke. Like, I wasn't going back. No matter what you were offering me, no matter whether it was a manager, experience, no matter what, I didn't want it because I'm my boss and I was determined. So that's when I had actually, the day that I found the program, I was actually in a webinar for 2 hours about Z&Z. It was a whole nother program. And I got out the webinar and I was still confused. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Because at this point, I was homeless and I didn't have any money. My best friend was like, bro, you gotta go. Well, he didn't say it because we weren't friends. He just said, the females come over, you're here, you're too funny, and they don't want to, so I just had to go. So at this point, I'm in the webinar, like I'm telling her, like, you don't understand how serious this is. I need this money. It's like, and she's like, no, I'm gonna help you. And I go through this whole 2-hour webinar, and I still don't know nothing. But I'm like, cool, I got you. I'm doing this on Monday. It didn't matter. I didn't know what I was going. So after I got the webinar, I was still upstairs, and I remember scrolling through Facebook, and does everybody know the people you may know right there on the side? And I was scrolling through, and something caught my eye. And that's the biggest point about it all. Something caught my eye. And what was over to the right was a man, a little light-skinned guy, and he had $900 bills hanging out his mouth. So I'm like, I'm not gullible at all, and a lot of things catch my eye, but for some reason, and this is why I know that this is a calling for me. I clicked on his page, and I'm looking at his, I go through his pictures. Look, literally it takes me 10 seconds because I'm a nerd. And I'm like, what is he doing? And that's what everybody wants to know. And I sent him like two sentences. I said, hey man, I'm homeless, and I need to get this. He didn't reply back with any personal message. He sent me like this whole paragraph about MCA. Like, it was like he said, it's gonna take 20 minutes to read this at the beginning. And I read it, made no sense. It made no sense. It was actually the worst pitch I ever seen about MCA. But all I seen in it was, and the only thing that I did comprehend was that they pay 40, you get 80. So that's all I had to hear. That's all I had to hear. So I called him, and he actually answered. He said, yo, I gotta go. I have to call you back in 10 minutes. And I thought it was a Spanish guy. I didn't know it was. So I was like, okay, let's see if he calls back. And he actually called me back, and he explained, and his main point was, hey, you can spend 40 on anything else out there. And I was thinking, I'm doing that $40. But he let me know that you can, this is his first week, and he was like, you'll be my last sign up on my first week if you do sign up today. And I was like, I'll think about it. And I did my little research, my 30-minute research, and I only could find your video. That was the only MCA video at the time. I couldn't find nothing else but that old, outdated video with the white lady who was talking about. So anyway, sorry, just to speak through. So he told me that if you follow what I'm doing, if you do what I'm doing, duplication, if you follow my proven recipe of success, which is to all of y'all out there wondering why I'm 20 years old making it, I followed a proven recipe of success. Just like when you go in the kitchen and you go get Big Mama's fried chicken recipe out, and you follow that recipe, it's not a surprise that it came out perfect. You just followed a proven recipe of success. So I'm $40,000 in, 6 months in, because I followed a proven recipe of success. Boy DeMar Cashed Out. I'm here with my sponsor. I know y'all seen like everything that's been going on. You see what's going on. I've been in it for 6 months. I made over 40 grand. This is the sponsor who taught me everything I know. He's already made over $100,000. This is another one of my sponsors already. already in the, you know, double $100,000 since he got in. They got in at the same time. Guys, if you already thought, if you've been on the fence, if you've just been wondering why, or if you've just been waiting, you know, just to see if we're doing it, we're doing it. We're millionaires next year. And if
I've done what I needed to do,
we're passing the torch.
He's doing it now, and then he's going to pass the torch to you guys so he can retire.
Exactly.
That's what's going on.
And if I follow, like literally, I had a 10-minute conversation with him. That's what I did. I'm doing everything I've done for the past 6 months off a 10-minute conversation. So if I duplicated
and never meeting him,
if I duplicated what he did, today's our first day meeting, and I made 40 grand off just the phone conversation.
20-year-old kid.
20.
You tell me you can't do what he's doing?
He's 20 years old.